What would you do if you learned that your teenage daughter graduated high school, but she couldn't read or write? You'd be upset, right? That's what happened to a teenager in Connecticut. Let's get to the story.
Now to a News 8 special report, the harrowing tale of a Hartford Public Schools graduate. She earned her diploma, unable to read or write, and what she endured is troubling.
She sat down with News 8's Eva Zamaris for her first TV interview. She shares her message.
This is a special report from
a precious moment in time captured in a photo of a young girl with so much hope and promise for the future. But her journey from that moment would prove to be unlike anything she could have ever expected.
My name is Aley Ortiz, ALEYSHAORT.
Struggling to spell her own name, 19-year-old Aley Ortiz tells us the school district she entrusted with her education failed her, graduating last year unable to read or write.
My time in Hartford Public School was a time that I don't wish upon anyone.
Ortiz moved from Puerto Rico to Connecticut, becoming a Hartford Public School student in the first grade. She struggled with a speech impediment, dyslexia, ADHD, and initially a language barrier.
Every first day of school, I would tell the teacher, hey, I cannot read and write, so please be patient with me, so everyone knew.
For years, she asked for educational resources and support, but instead, she says she was bullied, harassed, and neglected by district employees.
I cried knowing that the people who has big titles know that this is happening, and no one has stepped up to do something about it.
That's sad. Let me tell you something, guys. If your child has these problems, learning disabilities, request an IEP. Now, I want to hear if they did give her an IEP. It's called the Individual Education Program, right? Or plan, if I'm not mistaken. And that IEP will specifically say what is needed to help your child. And if that school cannot give you the help, they should send you to another school that can give you the help. This is just sad, man. It's so sad.
Ortiz has now filed a lawsuit against the city, Board of Education, and one of her special education teachers, claiming her learning disabilities were not properly addressed by the board. And as a result, she continued to struggle academically. This specific complaint names Tilda Santiago, a special education case manager and teacher, who would allegedly yell at, belittle, ridicule, and humiliate Ortiz, adding Ortiz would frequently run to other teachers and or administrators in tears and emotional distress. We reached out to Santiago for a comment. She directed our request to the Board of Education staff attorney. We're waiting to hear back.
Sad.
Ortiz used talk-to-text and other technology to get her grades up, walking the stage at graduation. A moment filled with mixed emotions.
It's the treatment that she had to go through at the hands of several of the people who were the adults in the room who were supposed to be helping her.
We reached out to the city and Board of Education, who tell News 8 they can't comment on ongoing litigation.
I'm telling you guys, please, if you really want your kids to have the help and the education that they deserve and need, you got to advocate for your kids. You have to advocate for your kids. All right. If the parent didn't understand English well, all right, well, anytime that a child needs services or IEP, it's supposed to be a chain of things that happen. All right. And meetings supposed to happen with the principal, with the parent, with the child. The child might be there. Okay. The social worker, all right, the teacher and stuff like that. And records need to be given or need to be had. All right. When I was teaching, that's what I did. Okay. And when I teach again, because eventually I am going to teach, once I teach again, I'm going to make sure if I see that my student, one of my students need help, I'm going to do what I can to get the child help. I do not want to see children fall through the cracks. Sad, man, just sad, yo.
The superintendent's office also declined to comment. Carol Gale, president of Hartford Federation of Teachers, told us she can't speak on the specific lawsuit, but thinks there needs to be a review of policy. It does give educators in Hartford pause to reflect on the sometimes conflicting goals to increase graduation rates, while also maintaining high expectations consistent with what a high school diploma should mean. Ortiz wants to see change happen so that no other student will have to experience what she did.
Education is so important, and I believe we have forgotten the meaning of it.
Again, we did reach out to the school district for a comment. As for that lawsuit, they're seeking an undisclosed amount in damages. Many have rallied around Ortiz, getting her the support that she needs. She was accepted into UConn and wants to focus on special education policy and advocacy. Eva Zamaris.
That's good. That's good. And I wish her the best. But if she's having trouble with just spelling her name, she needs a lot of help. A lot of help. The state of Connecticut failed her. For real. Failed her. Failed the parents. And she is strong enough to come out and come forward and explaining this. And it's, we don't, you gotta think about how many other students have suffered and just living as adults, just saying, forget it. Sad, man. Very, very sad. We have to be careful out there. We have to be careful. You have to educate. Well, you have to advocate for your children, and you have to be educated on the things that's going on. All right? Be on your kids, but also be on the teachers, be on the school system, everything. All right? We all pay taxes so that we can have a proper public school system. That's why a lot of people want to send their kids to private schools, because these things happen, but it can also happen in private schools. All right? So just because you think that, oh, you're paying for private school, it'll be different. It can happen either way. Either way. All right? So you just have to be very, very careful and make sure that you are on it with your kids. Please, please, please. That's one thing that I do. I'm on it with my kids' education. I don't got time for that. All right? My son, he's 15, and he goes to a good high school. And my daughter, she goes to a private school, and I'm on it with them. I'm on it. And you have to be on it with your kids. There's no way that you can allow your kid to fall through the cracks and not ask questions. Not ask questions. Just sad, man. All around, just failed her, man. Failed her. And I hope that she can be able to thrive in college. It will be difficult, but with technology, she might be able to learn it and be able to grasp it. But I wish her the best, and I hope that she can succeed in life to be what she wants to be. And if anyone has gone through that, come out, let people know. All right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Tell your story, because it's very important so that new teachers can understand what to do. Just sad. Just sad. But my brothers and sisters, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, especially watching all the way to the end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know your time is valuable, but you spent it with me. I really, really appreciate you. Can you please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified for any videos that I drop. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.